just want to say thank you to all the forefathers of hip-hop, man, everybody.
Really, if it wasn't for them, then we wouldn't even be here today.
Kool Herc was number one. Kool Herc.
Kool Herc.
Kool Herc. Kool Herc. Bambatta. Afrika Bambatta. Then came the Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster Flash.
DJ Hollywood.
Hollywood Eddie Chiba.
Eddie Chiba. Then came Pete DJ Jones. DJ Jones. Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Rocksteady Crew.
New York City Breakers. Sure 2000.
My man Lee Quinones.
DJ AJ Lovebug Starsky.
Busy B.
Cowboy. The Creole.
Nelly Mel.
Fantastic Five. The L Brothers with Theodore. The L Brothers.
Grandmaster
Kaz and the Cold Crush.
Cold Crush 4.
Cold Crush. Charlie Chase. Cold Crush.
And Tony Tone. Kumo D.
And Treacherous 3.
Treacherous 3.
Spoonie G. Breakout and Baron and the Funky Four. Mario. God bless the dead. He was there too.
To all of the guys that paved the way.
It's the turntable assassin, DJ Smooth Denali, taking you on a trip back in the days through the old school. Prepare yourself for the ride.
All right, we are back. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. I am the bad guy, Chalky White, in the building.
This is Keisha. What's up?
And we have Sabir Bey. He's
What's
still
up?
over here getting prepped and ready.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
It's Friday. We know y'all off. Some of y'all at work. We're glad y'all can tune in. If you're in RMC, Go ahead and get some chicken and waffles for your boy. Have it on deck when I stop through. We're going to have a great show today.
Got a lot of stuff going on, man.
A lot of stuff,
I'm trying to fix my Periscope because this was on here just now, but I don't know what just happened.
Fascination with Periscope.
My fascination with Periscope right now, so I'm just trying to stream it right now.
Speaking of obsessions online, let me jump into this real quick. So
Go ahead, man, because I got a couple announcements, but yeah, go ahead. But anyway.
If y'all been on Facebook, y'all might have saw a video that went out about a father who decided that he wanted to share with Facebook some parenting ideas on how to discipline children. So he pulled out some boxing gloves, and him and his son, they did what they did. So about a week later, according to Fox 5 DC, the child has been removed from the home, and the father has been charged. Listen, everything is not for social media.
Why not? Is my mic on?
Yes, we definitely hear
we
you.
can hear
Why
you.
not?
It's just not smart. Everything is not for everybody. How you parent, and this is the problem, that we get so caught up in trying to show everything off that we don't keep some things private. What happens in the home needs to remain private. That's why, you have all of these people in your business. Then you're going to stand up and say, oh, well, I was just doing this. Oh, well, if you'd have cut the damn camera off, nobody would have known what you had going on in your house. You don't see other.
Listen, they record everything anyway. It doesn't matter. Rather,
that's fine, but you can't contribute to that. You can't contribute
I got
to that, and then
because
feign the victim role.
I got that. I would never play it because if I'm boxing with my son in the house, we boxing. I used to box, and I would tape it too that we're boxing. That's all it is. It's point blank. It's just that you teaching your children how to box. They teach their children how to shoot guns.
I agree.
Shoot, they be posing with guns. Who cares?
I agree. But we're not them. We are not allowed to get away with the same thing.
Listen, I can get away with what I want to get. I'm not them. You're right about that. I mean, that's why I like sitting in European coffee shops. You ain't talking to a black man. You're dealing with a conscious cat that really knows. So again, the same way with me wearing this right here, this SWAT sticker. Keisha tell you what happened. It is what it is, man. It's like
People will stare.
But just know your sugar honey iced tea. I said I was gonna curve the profanity, but
My
know your
mom
sugar.
thanks you.
Yeah.
Of course, and that's the best. That's the best part about coming into consciousness and reading more, because as you read more, you start to move and you start to live different. And when you live different, people are going to stare because they're not used to somebody being that brave. People aren't used to somebody coming out and really smashing stereotypes and really discussing things that a lot of people are afraid to touch. So you're always going to get people that stir.
Are you saying that people are afraid of people actually knowing what's going on?
People are very afraid.
Being knowledgeable?
People are very afraid because,
That's scary.
knowledge makes you unfit to be a slave.
Oh,
So
that sounds good to me.
most people, when they look at black people, they only looking to deal with safe Negroes.
Mm-hmm.
Are you non-threatening? Are you going to make me smile? Are you going to do something to entertain me? If you're not going to do something to entertain me, then I'm probably going to fear you and not deal with you.
Exactly. But let me say this real quick, y'all. Give us a call in the studio, 323-965-1600. We're going to have some fun in here. But hold on 1 second. I got to give some announcements. Give a shout out to everybody that donates to the show. Always, we say go to the SabirBeyShow.com. Donate to the button. Purchase DVDs, whatever you want. But listen. Let me say this real quick. Historical Cultural Center. I will actually be in San Antonio on the 21st from 1 to 4. San Antonio. First time doing a workshop there. On the 21st, the Historical Cultural Center is 1021 North Hamilton Avenue. Again, 1021 North Hamilton Avenue is by Solomon's Media, who's bringing me out there. So it's going to be on the 21st from the 1st to the 4th. And for more information with that, you can contact them at 210-718-781-1860. 210-781-1860. That's going to be on the 21st in San Antonio.
Listen, I don't want for anybody to be confused because today is the 29th. We're talking about the 21st of May.
Yeah, say that because they be
please.
confused. Because we are in the 29th, right?
People be on Facebook like, Sabir so stupid. He talking about stuff that happened in 8 days
Exactly.
ago.
8 days ago. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. They will actually do that, dude.
But you don't have a time travel machine? What?
Sabir swear he's smart. He real dumb for a smart guy.
Yeah, May the 21st. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Joke's on you.
May 23rd. The Roxbury Community College, I will actually be showing the Out of Darkness. And let me say this again. May 23rd, Roxbury Community Media Arts Center, Building 1. in Boston. I will be in Boston showing Out of Darkness, doing a Q&A, and actually I'll be sitting with a Ethiopian journalist that's coming in also, that's going to be on the 22nd before the showing in Boston. So that's going to be pretty good. It's called,
that's what's up.
yeah, it's brought to you by Hidden Seed and Brothers and Sisters Unite in chef.org. Those are the people that's actually bringing me down there in Boston. That's going to be on the 23rd, May the 23rd, Roxbury Community College, Media Arts Center, Building 1. It starts at 6 o'clock, 6:09, they said sharp. That's PM.
6:09?
6:09, that's what I said. That's on the flyer. I'm just like,
You know what?
Alright.
They probably gonna start at 6:30, but they want to, have that set up for
yeah,
people who
cats
be on CP time. Right.
6:09 sharp in Boston. You know what I mean? So also we're gonna have Out of Darkness showing. I won't be at this one because it's too much. Out of this is gonna be May the 18th. It's gonna be my man Chris is gonna be there. It's gonna be showing Out of Darkness at the Plaza Theater in ATL. It starts at 7 p.m. sharp. 7 p.m. sharp. 1049 Ponick DeLoyne Avenue. It's in
Ponce
de Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
De Leon Avenue. Wow. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's a theater. I don't know, bruh. That's what it is. But that's what they sent me. But it's going to be on the 18th, and I ain't going to that one. That's too much flying. I don't like flying that much, especially with a lot of Europeans on the plane.
Man, yeah.
But I'll be in San Antonio on the 21st and the 23rd. I will be there. We got a call already, man?
Man, I don't know what you got going on.
Man, we can bang that person if that's the
You've been
case,
on the phone
man.
with that joker for like 38 minutes. So,
What do they want to do? Like, let me talk about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Give us a call. We know people going to call in at the last minute.
With 2 minutes. Yep. Speaking of that,
Okay.
you call in, you get
So-
2 minutes.
My man Narayan, he actually said something too, how he was trying to dog my man KRS-One out. And I'm going to say this real quick. If y'all heard the intro when we started the show, it was actually giving shout outs to all the pioneers of hip hop. They said Bambatta, Flash, Cool Herc, everybody that was involved in it, Grandmaster Cash, for y'all the new jacks that don't know what hip hop is. But it gave a shout out to everybody. So there's a lot of allegations going on right now with Afrika Bambaataa and people. Somebody, I don't know if you saw that piece, somebody said, I'm disappointed in your show, Sabir.
I read it. I read the comment.
Why don't that person, I hope they listening to the
I
show
read
so they
the
can call in and tell me why they disappointed in that show. Because everybody who watched it said you didn't deal with emotions, you just dealt with facts. That's all we supposed to deal with as real journalists. You know what I mean? Not secondhand stuff. And there's a stuff that's going on right now, and Ryan, he just was saying something about KRS-One. Now, this dude, there's a picture. Can we find that picture with this dude? I think it was on Facebook. When the sex abuse, can we put it up on somebody's phone or something? It was on my Facebook page about the same guy that's putting out the allegations. He got kicked off one of the radio stations for talking about taking somebody's child and raping him, a 4-year-old.
No.
Yeah. The boy Star. He was talking about taking, it's on my Facebook page. I meant to put it, could you put it up on my page? Somebody can pull it up. Go to my page.
Yeah,
you'll see the story.
That's bananas.
But so,
ridiculous.
we're talking about people dealing with children, right? Everybody, he has a motive on everything that he's doing. And everybody that's coming up with these allegations sound the same. Basically, that's what is going on. So now, there was an interview. My man Son One is I'm supposed to be calling in soon. Son One is from the Temple Hip Hop. I am a Temple Hip Hop member, and I'm also in the Zulu Nation. And I'm also very close with Afrika Bambaataa, knew Bambaataa for 15 years. So anybody got an issue with any of those things, they can call me right now, ask me my opinion on it. Let's see how you want to spin it if you call me one-on-one. Don't put nothing for my YouTube or assume or act like you know. It's the same way they dirtying Prince right now, as this man is going, talking about he was gay, he was that, but we're not talking about any of the good that any of these people has done.
Right.
None of the stuff that they good. Even with Michael, and this is not, my stuff is not third and fourth hand. Okay, when I'm speaking firsthand with people that has been around these people, or I've myself been around these people. And actually, I'm going to have a conversation with Stevie Wonder when he comes back, because he's in New Orleans right now doing a show about Prince. So my stuff is not third and fourth hand or got off of YouTube or want to jump on a bandwagon because somebody said something. It's the same way with Afrika Bambaataa. Like I said, I've known Bam for 15 years. I never witnessed that. I never felt that. I never seen that. If you're talking about something beyond that or over 30 or 40 years, as they say, calling it a pedophile, whatever, they were all children back then. You find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Could you read it?
Oh my God.
Listen, I want y'all to hear
shocked.
this. I want y'all this is what they keep. I told last week, I said your dirt is going to come out the closet, so you better make sure your stuff is all right. Could you read it real quick?
Star of the Star and Buck Wild Morning Show has been fired by Clear Channel. The shock jock made sexually charged statements directed towards a 4-year-old daughter.
You speak up louder.
4-year-old daughter of rival DJ. His statement was, "Yes, I disrespected your seed. If you didn't hear me, I said I would like to do an R. Kelly on your seed, on your little baby girl. I would like to tinkle on her," the DJ said, referring to an alleged videotape of the Chicago-bred pop singer urinating on an underage girl. What? Are you serious?
The girl was 4, I believe.
4 years old. 4 years old.
So y'all believe this stuff that's going on with this dude? He said he's here to take down hip-hop people. So all your allegations, get the facts. So you can always get, they say the cheapest thing you can buy is a nigga and a stick of gum. The nigga and a stick of gum. Again, Ant over here look like he's steaming right now. He want to hurt somebody.
Mad.
Listen, I have a 5 and a 6-year-old.
So what do you call that though, Ant? That wasn't 30 years ago.
That's death.
That wasn't 30 years ago.
That's death.
Okay, so you're talking about children, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He said
I
we
don't-
talking about children, right? Then we want to protect children, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead, tell us what you would think, what you would do to that person.
You know what I can do might come back on me later in an illegal matter, so I won't go into full detail. But I'm not calling the police. That's who I'm not calling. I tell you that much. I'm not calling the police. I'm not cooperating with no police. But we definitely gonna take care of that. You know, there's a when you beefing with somebody, there are certain boundaries. You know, if I have an issue with someone where I feel like we need to come to physical blows, that issue is between me and you. Issues should never involve women and children, in my opinion.
But he's talking about doing something to a 4-year-old. Now let me see if the phone lines blow up because of that. Let's see if the phone lines blow up for that one.
There are some
Don't
people,
nobody care about Star.
No, but they do. They do because they're feeding into the crap. And if you look at this dude's show, look at the people that he's putting on his show. They're not really doing anything. If you look at the real people, they're not doing. Listen, they're not doing anything in this industry for real. When you peep who he has on his show,
Right.
and it's not a stab at all of them. It's just no one in their right mind will come on it to give him that type of airplay. I just spoke with Afrika Bambatta last night for a good probably 10, 20 minutes. He said, I would never do a show. Why would I give that? Actually, for those that don't think that Bam put a statement out, there was a statement out, but people ignoring it. You follow me? This is how gossip goes.
Well,
so,
but that's how a lot of our people are. Regardless of how much growth people claim they have, they still tend to gravitate toward negativity and propaganda. So that's just always how it is. And going back to this guy and the comments that he made, there are just some people who are of no use to the black community or to the African community or whatever whatever title that you want to put on it. There are just some people that you just can't be associated with because they are going to do nothing but bring down whatever you're trying to do.
but that's what he's doing now. And for him to come at now, KRS-One. Now, KRS-One is not even here right now. KRS-One is overseas. He might be still on the boat on his way over there. But he just put out a joint talking about KRS-One don't care about the children. But yet people will feed into that and don't realize you don't care about it. You just made a comment about doing something to somebody 4-year-old. You follow me?
Yeah,
This is what happens.
Yeah,
but yet KRS-One is not the one to deal with because he's great to rip him to shreds. He's great. Chris Gray rip him. And honestly, and he said he don't care. He said about all he has a motive, and it's to take down the top people in this and destroy hip hop. He said it himself. Because you failed in what you're doing, so now people are giving this cat the limelight and keep bringing attention to his shows. You know what I mean? And it's like everybody is saying the same thing. I'm against all of that also, but also I'm an analytical and critical thinker too. So I'm gonna analyze everything. I'm looking at time frames. So when you're saying someone is a molester, when we got priests molesting children right now, you got my man Sal, who's who one of the co-hosts who's not here anymore right now because he's dealing with some personal. He's telling me he's working in strip clubs with girls 14, 15-year-old with grown men groping on them that's in their 40s and 50s. You follow me? That ain't 30 years ago. This is now. So these people are basically either they pedophiles or sexual, predators. Either one. So again, I never visited a strip club, but I'm just sharing with y'all what's happening. But you're talking about something when everybody was a child. Let's say that it did happen. They were all children back then. So let's talk about the time frame. They're not talking about a time frame. Just told you
because certain aspects of allegations are not important because they're not going to keep people engaged.
That's true.
So you have to omit certain factors of allegations in order to keep people wanting more.
And all these people that's on it, on the bandwagon, okay, we got to call it, but all these people on this bandwagon right now that's running around here saying this and saying that. Bam said, I'm out every day, didn't change nothing that I'm doing, out every day, but you can't find that dude walking the street nowhere.
But you're not supposed to, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know, but I'm just saying,
you're not
though,
supposed to change up how you're doing, depending on what the allegation is. Some allegations you might have to lay low, but you know.
Exactly. No, he's out every day. He said if I did do an interview, it would be on my show, if anybody show. And he's actually doing an interview with The Final Call coming up soon too. So again, I don't buy into that, man. Like if people sound like I say thirsty, that's what they want a girl, thirsty niggas. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm seeing right now. But get your facts right before you call the Sabir Bey Show. I'm trying to tell you. Let's take this caller real quick.
Yeah, about right there.
Caller, what's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace. Hold on one moment.
Ain't no hold on one moment.
Call us.
Yeah, no,
Call us and say hold on one
I was trying to
moment.
take care of something. Okay, this is Jessica.
Yeah, what's up, Jessica? She gonna call in and say, hold on. You can't call in and say, hold on. Like you on
I
air.
apologize. I'm so sorry. I was trying to let somebody know something. I apologize. Yes. So this is me. Hello. How's everybody doing around the world?
Everybody knew
Peace.
Jessica.
How's everything?
Peace.
Everything is swell. Everything is grand. So, Sabir, you wanted me to call up here and give you a little information about what's going on
about the
in Fort
shooting that
Pierce?
took place. Instead of worrying about somebody, I mean, not worrying about somebody allegations, what's going on right now, but it's other stuff that is happening, like the 16-year-old girl that got stomped in Delaware. But also, you just hit me up early this week and was telling me about a cop shooting a brother recently.
Yeah,
This wasn't last year. It was recently.
No, this was just Saturday. They pretty much executed the guy. He was 21 years old, father to be. I mean, this dude had no criminal background, working at a bank. You know what I mean? College graduate, everything. He was at a traffic stop, and they claimed 600 feet, but really it was less than that. They got stopped. According to police or the witnesses, they say they're saying there's no witnesses, but there were 3 of them. They're saying that he actually got out and even put his hands up, and the police were shooting at him, so he took off running to get away from shooting at him. They've put a total of 4 bullets in his back. You know, wow. I mean, that's just part of the story. This story is crazy. It gets real deep.
But this is the type of stuff that we need to talk about. And that's all of it. What part of Florida that's in, Jessica?
That's in Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce.
And get this, they just gave somebody a life sentence for shooting a cop. I don't know if it was self-defense or not, but the cop he got a life sentence. But then the kid that got shot got the police all they get is administrative leave.
But see, this is what happened.
The cop has a record of shooting people.
And this is why I said, even down to these brothers that actually, they only attack people who they can't touch, it's like I'm looking at, but if you really want to go up against the beast, let's go up against this type of stuff, in which I've been, and Jessica been with me since the beginning of this radio shows, period. I always went after the system. I always talked about the corrupt police and talked about how that's terrorism. But yet these cats want to go after people who they can't touch, you know what I mean, who they can't reach, calling somebody gay. But if I guarantee if you call somebody gay in your hood, a gay person will punch your teeth down your throat. I'm talking about a dude in the hood. I'm just being real with it. I know gay people in my neighborhood, but if you do it, I bet you they punch your teeth down your throat. But you want to talk about people who you can't reach, you can't touch, and say somebody feminizing somebody and want to call somebody else gay. You know what I mean? But instead, we got cops killing brothers out here almost every day, and it's not even being talked about because they're scared to build on it.
Right. Well, listen to this. This is the craziest part about this whole thing. Okay, so there's so much going on. There's so many lies being told already that they've already got caught. The police already got caught on, that they're no longer allowed to give any type of information to anybody until after the state stepped in. They're sending it to the Department of Justice, but it's already going to grand jury. I mean, it's that serious. They're taking it from the main county and just sending it to the state at this point, and it's only happened last week.
You know what my concern is that, people are so caught up in quote-unquote justice. Now, the Asian guy that just shot Makai Gurley in New York, everybody was excited. He went through the legal system. He got charged. He got found guilty. And then they gave him a slap on the wrist. So now people are upset. But why are you upset? You said you wanted justice. To the European, this is what justice is.
That's what justice is.
So then you have to look at what measures are you going to take to make sure that the next time that the repercussions are more serious if you feel like this was not enough. And I've been telling people that for years. If you are going to say, I have all of this faith in the justice system, then don't get mad when it doesn't turn out the way you think it's going to turn out. I don't have any faith in the system.
I don't either.
I don't have any faith in the system. We come up here and we talk about law because this is what they push. So in order for you to have counter propaganda, you must first address the propaganda that they putting out.
There you go.
But that doesn't mean that we sitting here, with all of this paperwork in our hands like, read this. Section 13, Article 42, this says you must do this. The European puts those in place as a funnel to keep people busy while they're going out terrorizing other people.
Exactly.
That is what all of that stuff is for. That stuff is, they're not going to put anything out that can harm them or put in jeopardy their survival.
Nope.
People need to really wake up and understand how this system is going to work. In order for you to get to a point where you feel like your lives are going to matter, you're going to have to take radical steps in order to make that happen.
Exactly.
And if you can't read between them lines, then there's something wrong with you.
I can't help
you.
You.
Need to go read some more books.
How long we been doing this, Jessica, on these airwaves out here?
Oh goodness, it was the end. It was like I think it was December 31st, 2012.
We've been doing this for a minute. She remember the date? No, God damn.
Right.
Shoot, we've been doing it out. And how many? We don't. And it's crazy because we always say share these types of shows out to other networks so we can actually build on it. Nobody really wants no issue. But again, people that spread gossip get mad hits on all of this stuff. They get mad. And this is what I'm saying. Even down to this piece with KRS-One, and I tried to reach KRS-One overseas. And for people to say that Chris don't care about children, that I said, I was on tour with KRS-One quite a few times. So for the person to say that we're protecting someone, who are y'all protecting?
But that's just like it's just like on social media when people say, "Oh, you're not doing nothing in the community." They want you to post everything that you do. Everything that you do for the community, everything that you do for children, does not need to be broadcast to the entire world. I keep reinforcing the fact that people keep saying the revolution won't be televised, but they want to televise everything that they do.
Right.
There's a blatant contradiction between what people say and what people do. If you make moves in the street, you probably don't have time for no photo op or to be given no long dialogue in the middle of something. Now, you may a few weeks later or when you get home, reflect on how your day was, but everything that you do for the people or everything that you do for anybody, if I stop and help a pregnant lady change her tire, I'm not posting that on Facebook.
Wait,
that ain't nobody.
Let's get a picture.
That's nobody's business.
The funny thing is, like, even with Prince, what Prince was doing, Prince didn't put everything out that he was doing, but they want to keep talking about this man's music. He did a lot of stuff. I've known people. I sat with Jerry Bell, Eddie Griffin, James Ingram, and they told me about Michael Jackson and what he was doing. But what the media put out is that he was gay. He was playing with children, and they telling me that Michael would take your woman. They said Prince would take your girl with high heels. You know what I mean? With high heels on. So when you hear these allegations, you be like, and you know these people. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's like recently I just went to I did a walk in Compton this weekend, and I'm looking at this dude riding on the car doing a music video, whatever, taking pictures of us, whatever he was doing. I don't know. But he was taking a video, and he's pointing to me and the brother, Rick, because he had his fez on. But it's stuff like that. Like you say, we don't have to keep taking pictures. Wait a minute, 1 second. We're going to take a step. We're going to do a walk to stop the violence.
I'll get off of here. Thank you for
yes, thank you, Jessica. Anytime.
Thanks for calling in, Jess.
But people, like you say, we don't have to keep broadcasting what we do. If anybody know me, I'm always in the hood. If it's Chi-Town, if it's in Philly, if it's in Compton, I'm in Compton walking up Rosecrans. Anybody from LA knows what happened up and down there. And every block that we stopped at was a murder. And I'm like, damn, and they was praying I'm like literally every block. And then the last one, I think it was a triple murder. You know what I mean? Wow. I'm like, well, damn. So you ain't going, and the news wasn't even out there on that. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't stop to take a picture and say, look, I'm marching, y'all, I'm with the people, click. You know what I mean? I kept doing what I'm doing.
Because you got to live by example.
Exactly, and live by example, man. But for this guy to come up against KRS-One and say that KRS-One don't care about kids and he knows something, let me tell you, let me give you some history, all right? KRS-One is not really from the Bronx, man. People, and he said it's right in his own backyard. This is what he said about Bambatta. It is right in his own backyard. This is how much this dude don't know anything. KRS-One was from Brooklyn. For real. Understand that. And if anybody knows about Brooklyn, who's in Brooklyn, there's most Jamaicans and Haitians and that types of people in Brooklyn. And he said it was in his own backyard. At that time frame, you talking about 77, 79, 78, 79, 80. Chris wasn't nowhere around. He was a kid, so all of them were kids, and people get it twisted because they really don't know that they think Bam is older than what he is. Bam is only 50, probably 59 now. But at the time frame, we talking 77, 78, they were 18 years old.
Right.
You follow me? It ain't about, defending a pedophile. You keep saying, you know what I mean? You don't even know what the hell a pedophile is. So when you are children, you do children things. My thing is, like I say, if a bunch of dudes sleep with one girl, which I heard a lot of these parties from a lot of different entertainers, I ain't gonna name no names. They told me a lot of this stuff in the R&B and hip hop. If you sleep with one girl with 20 dudes, nigga, you're gay. That's just me. It's gay. Period. Y'all may not consider it gay. It's gay to me. So, like I said, people need to be careful about what they're saying about other people, and look up these people's backgrounds. Look up everybody's background who's talking, and what are their motives and why they're doing what they're doing. But for him to go against Chris and wait for Chris to go overseas, and like I said, it take him a month at least, I think, to get over there on the boat. He said, and he's going to get a wind of this and call
These
back.
people watch other people so closely. Why don't they participate in all the good stuff that they're doing?
They're not going to talk about the good stuff because it doesn't sell. Like I tell you, the truth don't sell.
That's how propaganda works.
Propaganda works that way.
When people talk about, black people, they have black on black crime and it's at such an all-time high, and we need to really, get these black leaders together, and they need to get with the community, they need to come up with these resolutions. Well, you had that. And what happened was when them people started to get a strong foothold in the community, the FBI started to infiltrate these people, and they started to tear them down from the inside. So it's not like, there's not anything good happening. So many people reflect on the bad. There's a lot of good going on in Detroit, in Chicago, here in L.A., in St. Louis. There's a lot of good being done. There are a lot of people who are grassroots, who are really not seeking any kind of attention from any mainstream news media. They're just doing it at home, and that's how it's supposed to be. You work inside your community first, then you build outward, and that's how you build your following. If you're on social media and you got 200,000 followers, that's cool. I don't got nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? But
I got over 5,000, but you see the phone ringing? And again, if we were talking about something on gossip, the phone lines will be blown up. You see what I'm saying? If it's something that was gossip,
you know what, you're right, because a few weeks ago when we had that thing,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Phone lines seen the phone lines blowing up, right? But yet, I'm looking at it as people can't touch the subjects that we're building on. Like, again, if we were talking about somebody being gay or somebody, like, if y'all got an opportunity right now to call us up in the studio, ask me any question. What's the numbers, Keisha?
323-965-1600.
So, we say this because if it's about gossip, people will blow up these phone lines and say, because you can relate to that. They can't relate to what we build on. So even the brother who left the comment and said he was disappointed, I'm giving him the opportunity. We have enough time for him to call in.
Definitely.
I know he's going to see this.
Why don't you call with a question or some gossip, and then we can try to
I would love
decode what's going on.
But I would love that. But the problem is they can't touch the subject matter. And we know they see this. We know how many people listen to this show constantly, but they'll leave crazy comments on the bottom of YouTube. But listen, we're going to take this break and give people the opportunity to call in. 323-965-1600. Give us a call into the studio, y'all. We got like another half an hour. Hit us up. Peace.
Let's go.
Turntable assassins. It ain't gonna never stop. From the south to the west to the east to the north. Come on, Spoonie G, and go off and go off.
Yes, y'all. A freak, y'all. To the beat, y'all. It's so unique, y'all. Well, I was speeding down the street, then I pushed my brakes because I seen a fine girl, made me shiver and shake. Then I blew my horn and she turned her head. And to the younger lady, this is what I said. I said, baby, come on over to my car and tell me your name so I can know who you are. And just give me your number, address, and all. I might want to see you, I might want to call your friend's house, your house, wherever you be. But meanwhile, baby doll, just come with me. So I opened my door, she got into my car. She looked into my face, said, I know who you are. She said, I seen you once, I can't forget your face. You got style, got class, finesse and taste. I said, I'm glad you think so, I'm glad we met. Cause I haven't met a girl, nothing like you yet. But just lay on back and relax your head, because my seat's so soft, just like a bed. And then she looked at me and started to smile. She said, baby, let's have a little fun for a while. I know every move go from A to Z. But if it's alright with you, it's alright with me. But if we do it in the car, that's no respect. Let's go to my house. She said it's a bet. And when I got into my house, I drove the female wild. The first thing she said is, let's have a child. I said, no, no, baby, I only got time to make a lot of money and to save my pride. And if I had a baby, I might go broke. And believe me, to me, girl, that ain't no joke. People smile in your face and talk behind your back. And when you get the story, it's never exact. Some say they're your friends, but they really are not, because they're only out to try to get what you got. They wanna hang out if they smoke cheap or sniff coke, then to see your lady alligator when you broke. But you attract all the dudes and all the younger ladies with your diamond rings and your big Mercedes. Go on your chest with your fine suit of clothes, cause that's the way the whole story goes. Now you got you a girl and you're doing the do. But every girl you see, you think she's made for you. She used to walk down the street and never did speak. Now she knows you got money at the tip of your feet. And you're a sucker dude for thinking you're slick, cause all you're gonna do with the girl is trick. You can't lead yourself because you've been led. The same young girl that messed up your head. Every time you look around, he's asking for your money. She thinks it's cool and she thinks it's funny. If it's smart, you leave it. If you're dumb, you stay. But if you do, you be a fool until your head turns gray. Cause when your money's gone, believe me, my friend, that all this money hawking girls are gonna get in the way. Cause when you ain't got a dime, it ain't no joke. And the girls you used to know will call you Mr. Broke. So you better learn from the one mistake and stop being a fool before it's too late. I got a cure for all women and hope you understand why they call me Spoonie D, the medicine man. Because I do it with greed and not too much speed. So just take off your clothes, let me give you what you need. Make you feel like a woman from what I have to give. Cause I'ma be a lover for as long as I live. Cause I'm the S to the P, the double O and YT. My purpose to serve is for your ladies to see. So fly guys, scoot out, give the ladies a chance to see the a king of soul, the prince of romance. Cause I'm sweet, not mean, every woman supreme. I want all your fly girls to stay on the scene. See the microphone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sabir Bey Show. Hit us up, 323-965-1600. You only got a couple more minutes, yo. I'm saying a couple more minutes because you only got 2 minutes on the line. Again, if y'all want to rebut anything that we saying, don't put anything on YouTube. We on Periscope. We on Snapchat too, right?
Snapchat, Periscope,
We on, what else we on?
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. So there is no excuses. So y'all can
Twitter.
give these people give them the phone numbers right now. Tell them to call us into the studio. We ain't trying to hear no gossip. Bring it. If you want to talk about Bam, let's bring it. If you want to talk about KRS-One, bring it.
323-965-1600. www.rmconair.com, www.thesabirbeyshow.com. You can go to Google Play, download the app, The Sabir Bey Show. I would
Sabir Bey
advise
on the
not to
Periscope?
call in and listen to the show, but you can if you don't have internet access. But somehow you can still hear this. I'm just trying to give you some options so you can get this
Listen, it's
information.
a lot of
love
options.
options.
But listen, man, listen. Even these wannabe tough guys. I mean, Bad Boys moved in silence. They said it was a guy that's supposed to have been a gangster and a killer that talked about Bam too. But I'm just trying to figure out. Bring it. Bring them. Tell them we on live right now. But listen, I want Keisha to read something off. Then I'm gonna show y'all something how deep this is with the media realm. This is from the King Offers plan. Read that off, Keisha, real quick.
The media
Could you
is...
read it to the mic real quick? You gotta be.
All right, I'll put the mic close.
you
Can you
go.
hear me? Just a little
That's
closer. You want to
funny.
hear my lisp and everything? You want to hear me breathing?
Call us, y'all. Call us to the studio. Bring it.
The media is used to keep adult public attention diverted away from the real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance.
Stop right there. Ain't that what's going on right now?
Yes.
That's exactly. This is the King Offers plan. I'm showing y'all what is happening. Now go ahead and finish reading.
Schools are meant to keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, and real history. Entertainment
That's real too.
is to keep the public entertainment below a 6th grade level. That's why they call you minorities. Work, keep the public busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals.
So everybody's busy all day long, and then what do? Anthony, they jump in front of YouTube and turn on something and don't have no facts, don't know nobody that's in that realm or close to any of these people, and that's what's happening right now.
Sheeple.
There you go, and keep them on what grade level they said?
6th grade.
Keep them on a 6th grade
And
level.
you know what's crazy? You ask
That's real
you
rap.
ask people when the last time they bought a book. They'll look at you like you just said they was ugly. What?
But no. But I saw
That's
it
true.
on. But I saw it on YouTube though. We talking about? He said that.
They have
man.
audiobooks on YouTube.
It gotta be but
Now
this gotta be
listen.
real because it's on YouTube.
Listen, now I look at YouTube. I watch Khalid Muhammad.
No, we ain't talking about that
John
type of
Henry
stuff.
Clark.
They ain't
We're not
watching
talking
that.
about conscious
I
stuff.
know.
We ain't
trying
watching
to,
that.
I'm trying to shoot them. I'm trying to shoot them a little something, help them. Get they. If you're gonna be on YouTube, let's
Wide
make
it
sure
out.
we're looking at something you can really look at. Go look at the bullet of the bullet by Khalid Muhammad. Change your life.
The bullet to the what?
The
Fall
bullet
apart.
of the bullet by
Wow,
Khalid
it's almost
Muhammad.
like the ballad of the bullet.
Change your life.
Yes.
Wow. But listen, this is what
Change your
happens.
life.
Though. Again, this is what happens. But Lorraine was saying he said he had some brothers that actually was talking about KRS-One. I played some stuff earlier. Again, I don't want to keep, like Anthony said, the negative energy that
Yeah.
people put out there, because this is where their mentality is. Their minds are like children because it's being dictated to them, whether they want to know it or not. And that's what happened. What's this?
A lot of people don't know how strong, propaganda is. There's a reason why, these fake Jews and these Europeans spend billions of dollars on advertising. They don't do it because they like throwing money away. They do it because it's effective. A 30-second commercial does a lot when you see it over and over, and it captivates on the visual, and that's what they do. They focus on the visual. We have become a very visual people, so they bombard you with visuals in order to guide you in a certain direction. And that goes with news, that goes with entertainment, that also goes for relationships. So you have to be very careful about the images that you allow into your life, into the lives of your children and your other loved ones, because these are things that are being psychologically pushed on you, and you have no idea because you consider it entertainment.
Right.
So you got to be very careful, how you're moving and what you allow into your life, because if you're a normally positive person, you keep getting bombarded with negative energy, it's going to bring your positive energy down.
Yes, it is.
So King Alfred's praying. King Alfred's
Damn,
playing.
you want to talk about me, dude?
I caught myself. Thank you. COINTELPRO. All of these things go to show you that there are actual documentation that tells you that they want you to think and behave and move a certain kind of way. It is up to you to read that, and then you have your own choice. And this is what I tell people all the time. The choice is yours. We can sit up here all day and spout off all of the information in the world. We can give you publication after publication.
Like a
The
god.
choice is, at the end of the day, the choice is yours. You are going to decide whether you want to go left, whether you want to go right, or whether you want to keep down the same path. Our job is to carry the torch of the elders and to provide you with a choice that you may not know that you had previously had accessible to you.
And it's so funny. I said I was going to do this all week, and last week I thought I was going to end it and don't bring it up anymore. But I said, I've been getting mad phone calls and said, I think one person said I was dodging the question about Bam or something. I said, dude, if you watch the show again,
question?
I never dodged anything. Even with KRS-One can only speak on what he knows. He talked about the good that Afrika Bambaataa did inside the Zulu. And I'm going to tell you, people don't realize the Zulu Nation is not a lot of hip-hop artists. I just want to let y'all know this. This is, and it wasn't, Bam is just one of the people who started the Zulu Nation. There's a whole, so when you speak on it, speak on the true history, understand really what's going on, because you got dudes that was built off gang members, all right, that will put you under the ground. And I don't want nobody to do nothing to this dude, even though he's hiding. Y'all don't realize that. He is hiding. He's not walking in Harlem. You don't see him walking anywhere, but he's talking about all this bullcrap behind the screen. But he's not in the hood. Nobody can catch him. But really, you're dealing with dudes who are ex-gang members. You know what I mean? It's beyond Bambaataa. You know what I mean? And that's what KRS-One was saying, is like, what about hip-hop? So when you take a story and you twist the story around and say, well, he using slick words. Slick words? He can only speak on what he knows about Bam. We all can only speak on what we know about Bam. So was it a recent thing, or was it 30 or 40 years ago y'all keep speaking on? You follow me? When you had this dude who talked about, what is that story at again? He molested somebody's child?
Yeah.
What
He
he would
was
do to
talking
somebody's
about
child?
he wanted
A
to
4-year-old? And
urinate
y'all
on
listen to
her.
this? Urinate on somebody's child? A 4-year-old?
And I don't care
y'all
about
listen
your
to this
wife.
dude? Then you gonna listen to dudes who went to jail, telling me I was in jail for murder? And then, what was you doing in jail?
Getting urinated on.
I don't know. It probably could have been getting urinated on too. I can't rock with the stories, man. And all these conscious cats is jumping on the bandwagon, and so we got to take everything back that they ever said. And this is why you don't speak on stuff unless you have the facts.
And I was just going to say that, and that's
You follow
why
me?
you just got to let the story, let it come out, and again, let it go through the process of all the information come out, then make a decision. I never met Bam, personally. I never met none of these people personally. I don't have no comment on it. I will stand in the back and watch and see how it all plays out.
And that's all you can do. And what happens, again, you speaking with somebody that, like I said, I speak to Bam, I speak to Chris, I speak to a lot of these people in this industry. Hold up.
So make sure you give us a call. We got a few
I
more
got my
minutes.
man Son One.
323-965-1600. Give us a call. Questions, comments, thoughts, concerns. I tell people,
Listen though,
man,
and actually, like again, if it was gossip, I don't know about people's connections. I know you're my follow. I told y'all to tweet it out. We on Instagram, all this stuff right now, and nobody wants to call in with their drama. Let's see if there's somebody right here. Hopefully, it's my brother Son One from the Temple of Hip Hop. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace. This is Son One, Temple of Hip Hop.
Hey, what's up, Son One? Can we turn it? Is it my headphones?
it's
sound
just
like
yours because he's very loud in my headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can hear him excellently.
Okay. What's up, Son One?
You only got one.
Peace. I'm doing very well in yourself, brother.
I got both. It's my brother, Son One from the Temple Hip Hop, all the way from New York. What's going on, man? Hey, we just was in here talking about KRS-One and the allegations that the guy, I don't want to keep saying his name, everybody already know who started all this stuff.
That guy.
Put out there.
Yeah,
that guy.
right.
The guy talking about urinating on somebody's 4-year-old daughter.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this is the whole point. Is that is what's really crazy is everybody seems to have forgotten that, and that's very, very recent. And he totally took what the teacher said out of context.
Yes.
And also, like, I made the point, and it's funny because somebody tried to say, no, he said me personally. Yes, when teacher is speaking, he is speaking personally as hip-hop. Everybody doesn't have to believe it. Everybody doesn't have to agree with it. But that's where he's coming from all day, every day. He lives hip-hop.
Yep.
He is hip-hop. And that's the perspective that he comes from. He's not speaking, I mean, as crazy as it may sound, he's not speaking as just a person. He is a representative of hip-hop culture itself, to the point where he feels, and I feel too, and a lot of people agree with him, that he is literally the embodiment of hip-hop. So when you're asking him a question, that's who you're talking to. You're not necessarily just you're not talking to Lawrence Parker. You're talking to the teacher, KRS-One, hip-hop.
Yep.
And people need to understand that. So, and the question, he was never asked how he feels about children getting molested. And you already know. I mean, any grown man, how they would feel about children getting molested. Nobody's standing for that.
Nobody's standing for that. No one.
And and seriously, like all the things that I heard y'all talking about earlier about not posting everything that you do, and that's a big case too. People have no idea how many things the teacher has done.
I do.
And right, exactly. But I mean, just so that people get their information right, I mean, he's helping more people than you could ever imagine.
Yes.
Whether it be putting money in their pocket, paying their rent, giving them a job because they lost their job or whatever, taking kids on tours that would never ever get a chance to see the world, bailing people out of jail that have been wrongly arrested. Yep. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff that nobody knows about, nobody's seeing. He's not bragging about it. He's just being him, and that's where his respect comes from.
And Son One, you know what? And this is what I'm saying. In me being around KRS-One for years and being around Bam, I see the same thing. And this is why I'm the way I am, because, you know, when I, like you said, people don't know that KRS-One take people on tour. People don't know KRS-One give people opportunities to be on stage up there, because when you up there, and this is what that dude is looking for KRS-One to be on there to make his platform bigger.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? We understand what's going on, but see, the masses are the asses, they say. But they don't understand that. They look at it as, oh, he's hiding something. No, he's not. I've been around Chris long enough to know that. You know, I've been around Bam, and I've seen Bam feed people who I may have just brought with me, and he said, okay, everybody eats. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or what do you need? Oh, I saw him take in people, and everybody used to say he need to stop being generous with people like that, because he would take people in and he would make sure they are all right. There's Puerto Rican brothers in New York that want to hurt people because of this. You know what I mean? Because of that drama that's going on right now, and I know them personally. You see me? Because I know Bam. And I know KRS-One, and I know, you know, I like a lot of other entertainers. But we don't do stuff just to be seen. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. And people need to really, really realize, that's the one big thing that I was thinking about, is the fact of, I remember Afrika Bambatta making a statement essentially saying that, well, all these people are essentially attacking my character and my name, so the people who do know me, come out and speak. Now is your time to speak. All you can speak about is what you know. And no matter what the outcome comes, that is, people have their own perspective of existing with these people. With Afrika Bambatta, you have a whole different story that has absolutely nothing to do with that.
Exactly.
So it's like, yo, people need to really step up. If they're just going to sit back and allow this to happen, that's BS. And just posting stuff on social media, that's not necessarily going to pop it. I mean, you got to really stand up for the brother, especially him being. I consider him the leader of the Zulu Nation. I'm not sure if that's maybe not the case or
No,
what.
but let me say this real quick, because he did say that to me last night when I spoke to Bambatta. He said, those that know me need to step up. I said, dude, I do it all the time. You ain't even got to ask me that. You know, it's just like someone saying something about, you know, KRS-One, or saying something about Stevie that I know is true. You know what I mean? That is true or false.
Right.
So if I know that, you know, I will step up and say something about it. I told Bam this last night. I don't have an issue doing that. But the problem is they don't put this out there far enough. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm glad you just did what you did last night. And I said, damn, Son One put the video up already. He said, this had nothing to do with KRS-One. This is him trying to attack KRS-One character when we know better than that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
well, he's out there. Listen, see, this is what's crazy, because I know Afrika Bambatta is the same, or just from his influence. These two men in particular have saved people's lives all over the globe.
Yes, they have.
Like, literally saving people's lives. Not no joke, not no BS, nothing. Like, literally taking people out of the gutter, cleaning them up off of whatever they on, and giving them another chance.
Exactly.
And these cats that are throwing all this stuff around, they ain't done half of that. They ain't done a quarter of that.
You know what's so funny that you say that? Ask them what they have done. That's what I say. What have they done? And you know, and there was a picture. And y'all can give us a call, because we only got a couple of minutes. 323-965-1600. Again, they always want to wait, or they just don't call in because it's not enough gossip. But they'll leave comments on YouTube and all these other places. But we're going to send this out to everybody so they can see it.
They don't call in because they're not mentally fast enough to keep up. You know, it's very easy on social media because you have time. I can sit here for 15 minutes. I can proofread it 6 times before I hit send. When you live and direct, you got to be able to come with it. So you got to have all your ducks in a row. And that's what we do. You know, we don't just get up here and just ride the wave. I mean, we ride the wave because we're well versed. But if you ask us a question, we can engage in a dialogue with you where we don't have to be like, well, you know what, let me do some research and I'll get back to you. Unless you're just talking about something that just came out.
Right. There's something that needs to be researched.
So a lot of people on social media, they take 15, 20, 30 minutes to make a post because they have to make sure that all the verbiage is correct, make sure they're throwing the right shots, and then when you ask them a question, it take them 6 hours to respond, bruh.
Exactly.
We spot the phoniness.
Let me say this real quick for everybody. We have the 2 Temple hip hop members and a Zulu member inside the room right now. Any questions y'all want to ask about any of us, you got my brother Son One on the phone, and you got me over here inside the studio live, indirect. So we can shoot. You know what I mean? If anybody got any issues for either one of us or any questions for us.
Questions
you know
won't come till Saturday morning, but I mean, he
Right.
said call in, so call.
Sun One? Sun One is just Sun One. I think Sun One. Tell them your Facebook real quick.
It's Sun One, all together, SUNONE, and then Temple of Hip Hop all together.
Yeah. But this is what we do on this show every week, man. We don't even play those types of games. Where we at? Oh, we got a couple more minutes. But we don't even play those types of games. But listen, stop giving this cat airplay. We got somebody on the line. They always got a call at the last minute. Hold on one, Sun One. Let's take this caller real quick.
Just push him through.
Indeed.
Just push him through.
Let's bring him in.
Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. What's your name and where you calling from, family?
Okay. Hi, my name is Jarnay.
How you doing,
and I'm
Jarnay?
calling from Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
And I have my Ghanaian friend on the line. His name is Hamza.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, family.
We got 3 minutes. I give you an extra minute because you got somebody from Ghana on the phone. What's your comment or question, sister and brother?
Well, I wasn't able to tune in to today's show, so I'm unaware of some of the topics you guys were speaking about. But I was wondering if you, Sabir, if I could maybe talk to you sometime about the immigration process.
Yeah, go to my website. There's my email's up there. It's also info@thesabirbeyshow.com. Info@thesabirbeyshow.com. But it's on my website too. SabirBeyShow.com.
Oh, okay, great. Because I know that I've been listening to you since 2013, and I know you know a lot about the laws and things of that nature. And I'm just trying to find the quickest way to get my friend up here from Africa.
Well, we got to work on that too. This is why I said it's bigger than that. We got a lot of stuff we need to work on globally, man, with our people and show that we are all family. And this is why I'm doing a sit down with a journalist from Ethiopia that's coming in on the 22nd in Boston. So I'll be in Boston speaking with an Ethiopian journalist, not a gossiper, journalist. Difference. See the difference?
Okay.
Gossipers, what that guy's doing with Afrika Bambaataa. But really, the subject today was about what the story with Afrika Bambaataa, because we know we just left Chi-town recently at the promontory in Chi-town. We were just there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sucks. When will you be back?
Well, when somebody booked me, you know, when I get booked, I will be back at Coach Hill Connection, my home. That is the spot on 71st Street. South Side.
Okay.
Yes, but I just left there about a week ago, I believe. It's about a week I've been going, you know. But hit me up on my email or the website too. Leave me a message and I'll contact y'all. All right?
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Bye bye.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling in. Sun One, you still there?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm going to bring my brother Sun One on. We're going to be dealing with this. We're going to have a Temple Hip Hop and Zulu joint over here on the Sabir Bey Show, too. We're going to go hard
that'll
body.
be dope.
Yeah, it's going to be dope, dude. We're going to go hard body on all these cats. You know, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you don't have to condemn a dirty glass of water, just sit a clean one up beside it.
That's right.
So that's all we're going to do. So we
Yes,
want to,
indeed.
if y'all want to come at our people, like Bob Marley said, how many times they going to kill our prophets? And again, they destroy our people mentally first. And this is why I always tell Bam, and Brother James Smalls and Brother Kaba said, Bam, keep your head up. Keep focusing.
That's right.
And actually, he just sat with the minister. There's 2 videos, I believe, that's coming out that he sat with Minister Farrakhan. They said, oh, yeah, well, you know the Nation of Islam is going to cover up everything anyway. I said, God damn, these niggas is crazy. Like, I'm
Well,
just,
listen.
they're not, you digging too
Everything
deep.
that's happening.
I'm being real, like, you know, so I'm saying y'all digging too deep because you're messing with certain people, Jack, that ain't gonna go for y'all BS.
Well, you know what? People are so used to abandoning people when they come under fire that they don't know.
Exactly.
It
And
looks
this is
very
what's happening.
foreign. It looks very foreign when you see people stand with somebody while they stand in the path of fire. So you got to understand what's going on.
Yep.
You got to be in a position to where if you supported him before the allegations, support him until
Exactly.
support him
Exactly.
until they say, okay,
Exactly.
listen, we have this mountain of evidence, we have proven that you have done all of these things. Then it will be okay for you to abandon ship.
And listen,
but that just goes to show that people wasn't really with you from the
and
jump.
that's what Bam is figuring out right now.
People ain't really with you if this is all it takes.
Exactly. So listen, Bam put out a press release. It actually is going to be a final call interview too, but I'm gonna repost that on my page. Everybody said they wanted him to respond. He's just not going to respond on that particular show. Why would he? Why give him that light? He said he would do my show, but he wouldn't do that show over there. So again, y'all gotta understand that. I want to say thank you, Son One Man. We're going to put this together with the Temple Hip Hop.
Thank you, sir.
And the Zulu Nation. You know, we still going strong. Share this out to everybody, y'all. Share it out on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, wherever you at. We are here. We ain't going nowhere. You know, I want to thank Jessica Abraham Hogan. I want to thank Keisha. This goddamn troublemaker on my, this guy on my left right here.
What it is.
My man Narayan over there, Larian over here.
Yo.
I want to thank everybody, man. I want to thank RMC. I want to thank Karen McGee, Nina Soul. Say it again. Pray for RMC. Pray for. Yeah, what's going on real quick for RMC? Listen, I want to say this real quick. What's going on with RMC, bro? Real quick.
Yeah, there's a lot of management going on, management issues. You know what I mean? We might lose some clients, so it's like we'll see. We're trying to make things happen. We're trying to get the clients back. So
we're gonna get more clients, man. Put me on the payroll.
More stuff coming in.
Put me on the payroll. We're gonna make it happen. So I'm riding with RMC because
definitely,
this is a platform that is really, really like new. But like I said, it's going to be hot. And if y'all want, I would love to produce some shows over here. I ain't got to be here.
But before we jet, I always, from time to time, I got to thank Sabir for allowing me to be his co-host. I never would have thought that I would be in a position to share what I've learned with people on such a platform. So I appreciate you letting me come on and rock with you, brother.
Give thanks, man. But you know what's so deep is from being around, like you heard Son One say what KRS-One does and what Bam does. This is what we do without even looking for anything. We say, look, what do you want to do? Okay, let's give them that platform. And that's what Chris always done, and that's what Bam done. If you ever been around these people, not YouTube looking at these people, I like I said, being around these people.
Right.
You know what I mean? I remember there was a time that KRS-One said, Sabir, I want you to come to my house and record me while I'm washing dishes and cooking. I'm like, nigga, go record you. What are you talking about? Like, so to be around these people, you know what I mean? Staying at Afrika Bambatta's house, being in his house and seeing how we would be on tour traveling. He's getting ready to go back to Brazil. You know what I mean? So if it was that bad, they wouldn't even call him in Brazil. So don't believe the hype people that you see on this guy's network.
Or just wait until everything is over.
Just wait for everything is out.
Wait until everything is over.
We gave you our opportunity to call in right now. Y'all didn't call in. We're going to see all the garbage on here. The dude that's talking about the show was a disappointment. You know what I mean? We gave you the opportunity to call in. You know exactly who I'm talking about. So
you didn't bring up any topics.
You didn't bring up anything.
You didn't bring up anything.
So let's
you don't
go.
have any right to say anything.
Hit me up. My website is thesabirbey.com. The email info@SabirBeyShow. I see y'all in San Antonio on the 21st. Then I see y'all in Boston. What is on the 23rd? Man.
Hashtag don't record your brother, help your brother.
Hashtag that out. Listen, we're going to go with some hip hop, y'all. I want to thank everybody again. I was going to say something silly, but I ain't going to do that. I got to watch my profanity. But share the show out to everybody, yo. Share the show out to everybody. I want to thank the whole squad, man. We're going to go out with a little bit of true school hip hop, not old school. Peace.
Peace.
Special day. Sunshine. Kumo D. And with the treacherous three, gonna rock from the bottom to the T.O.P. Well, it's a brand new beat and a brand new rhyme. Kumo D, special day. And a late sunshine. Something that to your ear. So everybody did. And listen to the #1 MCs of the year. You say we try. Well, now we did it, now it's done. We proved it to the people that we are #1. Now we're back for more. Hot to give the party people what we have in store. So let's play the game. Let's rock the vibe and keep it the same. It's like a lunge, crunch. And this is the way we're rocking a bunch. If we ain't all well, the captain ain't crunch. Muhammad Ali never threw a punch. The ladies never came up in a bunch. And at 12 o'clock, you know you don't eat lunch. It's like a wag, pack, double back, hot. This is the way we rock back to back. If we ain't all well, the taste is whack. But could you possibly tell us what do we lack? Say no, you can't, because a matter of fact. Because we're right on time and we're so exact. It's like together, forever. And this is the way we rock all together. Do it.
This is that classic skating record right here. Classic, true school hip hop. We're gonna be going in soon. Soon we get some more hours. My brother Ant and I'll be going. We're gonna do some true school hip hop. All right, it's gonna go down. But we need y'all to donate. Go to SabirBeyShow.com and donate. All right, peace.
And we can stop, till we're ready to rock. Well, I can dance to the rhythm till I'm ready to move. And I can move to the rhythm till I'm ready to groove. I can groove to the rhythm till I'm ready to prove that we can prove, we can make you move. Well, I can breathe to the rhythm over other MCs. MCs to the rhythm with the greatest to be. With ease to the rhythm, we'll make you freeze. And we can freeze, till you all say please. Remember me to the rhythm, I'm Kumo D. Remember me, Special K at the T.O.P. Remember me, sunshine, and you will agree. Nobody rocks, like a treacherous dream. Because K is cool, and it's the sunshine. And Special K, because they're right on time and with originality and all our rhymes. Because the final rhyme is an MC crime. We'll rock the house without a doubt. And young ladies say we're guaranteed to turn it out. And if you don't believe it, you just check out how we rock with you. So get funky.
Turntable assassins.
It ain't gonna never stop.